Yeah. One West. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We work hard in a life, hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and a dig it in a road and a live no life. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now me a seek time for myself and me a shell down some party. Be stressed. Me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to that girl inna the beach dress. The body a roll and she a the neatest. She nah no man, nah that a the weakness. So me the in her ears but not like a real pest. Nah, just a move with a vibe. Because we a poor, the mood is alive. If you do 9 to 5 and now you a get rich, you do realize. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now we are poor, kulu rump and Tennessee, we compare. That is it. Move to that girl, let the body tick. What is it? You know see me attack low the politics. Watch it twist. No one see no ratchet flick, no matic click. No negative energy, a positive. One West I keep the peace and no magic trick. We are dance till in icon. We are groove, we are vibe. I no care, no fear right off. Make it on with your life. Me say, me no want see you leave yet. Me no want see you depressed. We are party for de-stress. We work hard in a life. Hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and I mash up the road and I live no life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me stressed. Me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to that girl inna the beach dress. The body a roll and she a the neatest. She nah no man so that a the weakness. So me the inna it here that a no real test. Nah.
All right, clap it up. All right. Hey, shalom, Cap. You know what I mean? Yabashani Ashabrakata. You know what I mean? Welcome again to another Breakdown podcast where we break down the strongholds holding back the children of Israel here in Jamaica, Trinidad, Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. You understand? Without further ado, you're watching, you know what I mean? I just want to come in on the top of the screen, like, share, follow, subscribe, depending on the platform you're watching on. You know what I mean? We have some interesting topic tonight. A few, but you know what I mean? So like, if you want, you know what I mean? Before we start. I say if you want to add anything before we start.
No, you know what I mean? You got this. You know what I mean? You're the man. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Lord will we, you know what I mean, brothers and sisters, able to see, you know what I mean, the show, you know what I mean, and understand that UPK is a place to be. You know what I mean? Like, you don't give the Christian church, the mosque, you know what I mean, the time, you know what I mean, time, and you see the condition of our people. You know what I mean? Give the UPK a chance, and let's see. And we're sure we will outshine your mosque, we'll outshine your church.
Right.
You know what I mean? And your politicians. We're going to deal with one tonight.
Got one gun.
Got
one gun. So we have a tape where we have a play, you know what I mean, with Andrew Holness, basically talking about people who basically going around handing out relief items, you know what I mean, how bad it make the recipients look. And basically I tell the people them who suffer down there in the hurricane affected areas that they must preserve them dignity. You know what I mean? We'll play the clip without further ado. Like, share, follow, subscribe.
That's right.
So many pictures of persons. I see so many pictures of persons giving out packages. And it is becoming almost the in thing now on social media. Everybody is giving out a package.
And pause that there for a minute, right?
Necessary.
Gun. Like he's saying he's seen everybody giving out package.
Mm-hmm.
Your Prime Minister, did you not see the devastation that took place on the island?
Right. Gun.
Yeah, I mean, we went over a story last week with a sister having to see her brother die in front of her after that hurricane, and had to bury him, I mean, a stone throw away from where he died. You understand?
Gun.
Like, the place is, you know what I mean, it's like a bomb. You know what I mean, drop on a few places.
Gun.
So it should be understood why you're seeing bags and clothes and food being handed out.
Gun.
No. Are you saying you're seeing it, but it's not coming from a government?
Right.
Is that the problem? Is the problem people being seen like civilians? You know what I mean? People from abroad. So you telling me people from abroad should not send food down and should not want to take, you know what I mean, a picture or show, yo, I'm giving back to my community?
Right.
Have you, Prime Minister, decided that you're going to give up a couple of salary for aid for these people? Your people that you so love? Play some more.
And
Go ahead.
And Slakia, it's almost as if him don't understand the severity of the problem. You understand? Because if he didn't understand the severity, he would have seen that, you know, he would have been grateful that people are go out and hand out packages that now have nothing to do with him government. He might get a helping hand. He would have considered it, you know what I mean, a helping hand. He would have happy.
Yeah.
It seemed like him not understand the gravity of the situation. So look.
I think he do. He quite understand it. But my question is, has the Prime Minister been to these devastated places as yet?
I think he visit a few, you know. I think
a few.
He did. He visited some areas. I'm not gonna lie on him and say he didn't. But I don't think him are there in the right place. See, if him had enough compassion for the people where him sick with him own down there in them areas there, he would have understand why, you know what I mean, people out giving out packages. And it would make him feel like him not doing his job because him clearly need help. Him alone can't do it. You understand?
I know. Let me flip it back on him. Was the camera on when he was down there?
Yeah, him always.
No, Prime Minister, why had the camera on?
Right.
You didn't need to. We could have seen it in the papers.
Yeah.
Or we could have just not hear it. And just have me on here spewing, you know what I mean, bad talking here.
Right.
And you laughing in the background because you don't do it already, but nobody see. But you had the camera on, you had people running to you, you were sharing out food.
Gun.
Okay. I think I see what's going on.
Gun. So, so finish your thought, sir. When you finish.
No. I was going to tell you, hit the play button, but you was going to say something.
Yeah, slack, yes, sir. So, I guess he wasn't preserving the dignity of the people who, you know what I mean, he was recording who needed help. See?
I try to tell you, them politicians ask, politics is not black people way of life.
Right.
When you get into all this politics and thing, it's almost as if you are trying to mimic your oppressor.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's almost like the oppressor is your mentor. And when it comes to politics and Esau, politics is smooth words.
Right. Gone.
You know what I mean? Smooth words with, you know what I mean, more words, less action.
Gone on, gone.
You understand?
Gone on, gone.
Where's the military? Where are military? They're on base doing what? Jamaica expecting a war or something? Where the military, Mr. Prime Minister? The military is supposed to be in these areas that need all the help and try to help build back with the people in the community.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure in your military, more than likely there are some engineers. There's people who could, you know what I mean, do things. And if not engineers, you know what I mean, there are people who are around the area that could build houses. All they need is hand.
Right.
And some machinery.
God.
Yeah. But go ahead.
So look, yeah, if I may, sir, you know what I mean? I'm when you check other countries, their military is out building houses, clearing roads, all of them things there. You know what I mean? Andrew, let's have a problem when, you know what I mean, when it comes to fighting crime, you know what I mean, to set up some military checkpoint in some poor community, you know what I mean, with military, with high power weapon to make sure, say, quote unquote, crime is what you call it now?
Going down?
Is not going down, but crime is prevented, for lack of a better word. See? Now have a problem for set up whole heap of Zozo and, you know what I mean, whole heap of checkpoints.
Yeah.
Military in these disaster zones.
Yeah.
Helping people, you know what I mean, set up them, build up back them houses, clearing the road so that vehicle can pass to carry aid. You know, see that?
Yeah.
Which kind of show you where in priority is. In priority is to contain the children of Israel and not necessarily help them. Yeah, is that me I get from him now, you know, sir? You know what I mean? Me I get this from him now because as I tell you before, sir, we used to hear people bashing this prime minister. And somebody see me on class Wednesday and them claim that me I go against the prime minister. When usually me is not a man who go against him personally, we go against politics. See? But now we kind of see that this brother in priority in the wrong place, and it might be because of a lack of love for God's people here in Jamaica. So like, yeah, we'll play the tape now, sir. So, like,
yeah. And just to add to what you're saying too, like you can have an opinion.
Right.
You can have an opinion on the prime minister.
You know what I mean?
Hell, I could have I mean, you could more than have an opinion on somebody else. Like what people want, people just want you to just lay down and just, you know what I mean, let things be. No. If you want to lay down and just let things be, then you do it. But you can't stop me from talking about it if I think he's doing something wrong or I seen something wrong. The Bible said in pull Ezekiel, I think it's Ezekiel 33. Where he speaks about where you have to warn the people. And if you don't warn the people, the blood on your hands. You understand? That's your job. So you could have an opinion on somebody, but your opinion matters because you are trying to warn the people. Politics is not for us. And these politicians, they are working for the oppressor. They're not working for me and you on the island.
Right.
You understand?
Come on. We have Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 8, and it said, when I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
Right, a wicked man just mean a wicked man is a man who is not doing what the Lord, state to do.
Right.
You're breaking one of these laws, and you clearly seeing a man, an Israelite breaking one of the God laws. You are going to what? Tell him, warn him. You are. Don't smoke. Sis. Don't do drugs. Sis. Don't be a whore. You understand? Brother, don't be a drug dealer. Your brother, if you're a politician, you can't lie to your people. You trying to warn them.
Right.
You understand? And when they're doing this, a liar, he's a wicked man. If you lie to the people over and over, you're wicked.
God.
You understand? Like all people see as wicked is people who are homosexuals and drug dealers.
Right.
But your politicians, they're making an honest bad.
Right.
They say to be a prostitute, they know that is something bad.
God,
you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you can clearly see that. But a preacher, you don't see that. A politician, you don't see it.
Right.
But we see it, so we have to come and say something about it. You understand? Come on.
God. That wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
But his blood what?
Will I require at thine hand.
Yeah, because you didn't warn him.
God.
You understand? There's this people just want you, and that's what some of these governments, want you to do. These governments trying to make you not speak out against what they are doing, what their failures are.
God.
You understand?
God.
They don't want you to speak out against it. But you being a priest of the Lord, you're going to have to do it, especially if you love your people.
God.
Right? Read on.
That was it for Ezekiel 33 and 8.
Right. Now, let's play.
Let's
play a little more.
But I'm also very concerned about the dignity of our people. I don't like my country to be shown as people running to get food, running to get fighting over a package and those kind. I don't like that.
Yeah, pause it. No, Prime Minister, why you think people running and fighting over packages? You think they want to do that?
Right.
So you're saying, okay, so you're saying if the camera not on them, they won't do it. It'll make a difference.
God.
You know what I mean? Or you feeling ashamed of your own people.
God.
You don't want to, when you go sit down in the UN, for them to look at you, look across from you, you know what I mean? The president of Norway to look at you and be like, need help?
Right.
You know what I mean? Or the German chancellor look across and say, need help? Or some African country look across and ask you if you need help. I see how people like, you know what I mean? They look hungry.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you trying to, you know what I mean? Like trying to hide the fact that people are in distress.
God.
And you don't look like you in distress. That's just supposed to be hanging off your neck sideways, because he under stress.
Yeah.
Because he trying to make sure everybody good on that.
God. You know what I mean? So lucky if I may, sir.
Come on.
That will make him look like him not doing job.
That's it.
He's not a good prime minister. And Jamaica, the beautiful paradise that him paint, that picture that on the international scene to get tourists to visit this island. You know what I mean? He want to hide the ugliness of Jamaica so that more investors can come, more tourists can come, and the tourists, you know what I mean, industry can build back up and bring back in billions of dollars. Right now, the suffering of our people is pushing away investment and pushing away tourists from coming and money coming into the island, sir. Him is ashamed of it, and him want them for just do it quietly. You know what I mean? Come under a rock, you know what I mean? And beg. But don't beg in public, you know what I mean? Because it embarrasses you. You know what I mean? And this Prime Minister, him reveal himself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seems like he was a good pretender, but no, we kind of see him true colors. You know what I mean? So,
I'm telling you, he's a politician. I'll tell you, politicians, you know what I mean, them and preachers are, they basically the same. Remember, the preacher, he telling you what you want to hear.
Right.
What make you feel good. Preacher telling you, don't worry, everything will be just fine, man. Just make sure I'm pay, you know what I mean, put some money in the bucket. And when you go turn on the news, is a totally different world you're in. It's the same thing with these politicians. They tell you, vote for me, I'll make sure you have this. Remember, you talked about raising the minimum wage.
Yeah,
well, somehow a hurricane come, we won't have money to raise it because right now we need this money to go do this relief.
Right.
He's a politician. He'll make sure and smoothen it out fair. You come and smoothen it out fair and talk about people dignity. When people hungry,
right?
You know what I mean, what you want them to do? You want them just what? You know what I mean? Like before this devastation took place, what did you have in place to help the people?
Gone.
Like they don't understand. It's almost as if when they set in the budget, they don't have these things in play. Meaning this supposed to have a warehouse where they're stocking food up or doing something, putting some things away.
Gone.
I mean, in different parts of the island. So if it do come, we had this here.
Right.
But his mind is not there because, as I say, his mind is on investors in China or in America or somewhere in Europe.
Right.
He's trying his best to see if he can get investors to come in because with investors coming in, meaning more money in their pocket, politicians' pocket.
Gone.
You understand?
Gone.
Because I'll never forget that time I saw a documentary on I think it was Jamaica, where there was a factory, a clothing factory that came. I can't remember. I think it was an American clothing factory that came in, and the Americans was getting paid in US dollars, and the Jamaicans was getting paid in Jamaican dollars, which was way less.
Gone. Remember that, sir. Gone.
You understand?
Gone.
Which was way less. Like what they do is they go get investors, and investors come and do what? Feed off the people.
Gone.
So now China built a road, and now you had to take them tolls, and these are politicians do it too. Like when they go incur a bill, it's almost as if the what they call them, the middle class, and the poor people, they fit the bill because now it's the taxes that they're paying now have to go to pay on their loans and whatever money they took out.
Gone.
You understand?
Gone.
Like if the politicians will really sit down when news conference and open the papers up and really tell you what's going on, you will see the game them men playing.
Gone.
The game them men playing with not their money, but with the country money. With brothers and sisters who working hard. Like how in the hell you could tell me you are telling you putting monetary like how to put it, boy, what do you call that with the money? Like my money worth less than your money. If I'm a farmer and you're a farmer in America, we're doing the same job.
Gone.
We're doing the same job. But what make my money less than your money? Because if my money less than your money, which means guess what? Your farmer more than likely gonna be better off to do what? Send his price down and still make a bread. So now your people gonna suffer. So he had to work 10 times as hard as this farmer across here just to make ends meet. Like I don't, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, the finance and the whole monetary system, brother. You know what I mean, I'll lose my mind trying to think how they do the whole system, because for the life of me, I don't understand the same paper in Jamaica worth less than the same paper in America. And not just by one, by hundreds of dollars.
Right, by $160.
You understand? Like, how is that? And then you coming up there to try and tell me not to go feed the people, not to put the camera on the people.
Right.
No, the world need to see how you're treating them. The world need to see how you politicians treating them.
Right.
Because it's gonna be a day when you people, when your politicians running down food too. When your kids are to run down food. Because your people hungry. Your kids hungry. You understand? Like they really don't see past their politics. Because that's his job. And his job is on the line. Right? Come on.
If I may, sir, you know what I mean? We are so heavy, you know what I mean? Like, if him did care about the dignity of our people, when did that do before the hurricane? See? So like, yes, sir. You know, him call the minimum wage raise where him going to put it, $32,000 a week, the minimum wage raise, him call it a livable wage. Then him call it a livable wage, which means where him set the minimum wage at now currently is not livable. And him know it. Him know the minimum wage currently is not a livable wage. Him know where you check up expenses, you know what I mean, bills and all of them things there. You can't live off of that wage currently. That's why he promised that him going to raise it to 32,000, which is in fee mine a livable wage. You know what I mean? If him did care about the dignity of our people, then we already have livable wages. You know what I mean? So Jamaicans have been suffering before the hurricane. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he didn't tell to take the camera off them.
Yeah, you know, him embarrassed. Him no want to go that Jamaica is no different from some, you know what I mean, some mud hut African country. You know what I mean? They are super malnourished. Jamaica suffer too. But the Jamaica where them push across the world, you know, sir, is this beautiful paradise, you know what I mean, with pretty white beaches, you know what I mean, and tourists love to come and flock, and Bob Marley and Usain Bolt, you know what I mean. But them not turn the cameras into the ghetto, you know what I mean, where people are living, you know what I mean, and are unlivable wages, you know what I mean, where people are suffer, you understand? But so now this hurricane come, mash up the place and put everything on a level playing field. Now the world get to see Jamaica as it really is. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Embarrassed. You understand? And that's all it is. Embarrassing shame of the people and we are suffer down there in St. Elizabeth, Black River, you know what I mean? Down there in Hanover. In shame. In shame of them suffering, and now him I try to tell them how to suffer. You know what I mean? This is all you need for suffer. Suffer away from the camera. You understand? And this is shameful, sir. You know what I mean? Get to see him real character now on it. And you know what I mean? It's really, really in what you call it now, is despicable. Lack of a better word. Yeah, man.
Like you think you know what I mean, this this politician, you look at him and you know what I mean, you gauge him, and he's like, he look like a smart, you know what I mean, person. He look like he know what he's talking about.
Very intelligent.
Nah. These politicians know one thing. And one thing only. They are for themselves.
Right.
You understand? They're for their pocket.
Right.
And he's trying to, you know what I mean, hide it. Like hide what? People hungry.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Can't.
People, you know what I mean? People are starving. You should be showing the earth that Jamaicans come together in times like these.
Yeah,
Try and make us spin on it.
can.
You know what I mean? Try and make us spin on it, man. And show them they're running to get food, but no sweat. Show them hugging each other. Show them getting the food. Show them smiling. Show them laughing. Show them, you know what I mean? But nah, let's say UPK need to be in charge down there, man. You know what I mean? And we ain't gonna be doing no sort of, you know what I mean, politicking like what he doing right now. We be doing work. We building back houses. We be feeding people. We clothing people.
Can. And the right word they use a while ago, politicking, because when you live here in Jamaica, you understand the perspective of both political parties. Both of them are, you know what I mean, two separate wings of the same bird, you know. You know what I mean? Two evils, right? But this particular party, the JLP, them have a saying, them don't believe in handout, right? Whereas the other party, them more swing to the, you know what I mean, the what you call it now, the socialist mentality where them believe in, you know what I mean, the government giving to the poor and everybody rape and one way. None not better do, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know, we're not defending. But what people always complain about this particular party is they're more for the rich and not for the poor because of their mentality. Not giving handouts and them believe every man should work for them own, you know what I mean, and rate. So him bringing up that issue about, you know what I mean, we are not this kind, Jamaica is not that type of place where we accept handout. Is him just going back to the base of when party the lead that is politicizing, you know what I mean, the whole situation. You know what I mean? Him in I'm political mind believe that him shouldn't give handout to poor people suffering. You know what I mean? And that is very unfortunate. You know what I mean? That is not a mindset where you need to have as a leader of some because where you're gonna do now. You're gonna deprive people in them, you know what I mean, them state of need. You know what I mean? So,
no, you're right. Let's play a little more because I know we gonna stay on this dude here for about 5 hours dissecting this joint because he is, you know what I mean, every time you hear him, every word you want to say something because you know what he's saying is just about him trying to you know what I mean, how to put in, gain votes. That's all.
Go
ahead.
And it creates a kind of mentality that is not Jamaican. We are independent people at heart.
You hear that?
You know, we are independent.
Slack sir. Slack for pause the video. When have Jamaica ever been independent? Jamaica have never been independent. You know what I mean? So we are independent people at heart. Jamaica is not independent. You know what I mean? We must say, you know what I mean? You are not supposed to go out and ask for water and food and them things because the hurricane wipe out your house. But them can go and beg the IMF.
Yeah.
Them can go and beg the World Bank. You know what I mean? And beg China. See? But you're not supposed to beg food after a hurricane disaster. When have Jamaica been independent? Jamaica has never been independent. Jamaica is still being ruled by our oppressors. Him not independent. Him is a slave to the oppressor. Him is a overseer over us. What am I talking about?
Yes.
You understand? So like yes, sir.
You're right.
We're not supposed to be doing handout. Now, yes, we are in a place where we need to do relief, but we must never give up our dignity. So if you have to give, you don't have to, make it, just give that quietly, man. Give that quietly. help the people who are in distress preserve their dignity. And the people who are in distress, remember your dignity.
Silakia, sir. Sorry for your pause the video, sir. What kind of dignity you talk about where you not have no house, and you not have no clothes, and you not have no shoes, and you not have no food? That's why the people them out on the road, you know. The people them out on the road, sir, are fan down vehicles passing by and ask if them have water. See, what kind of dignity you try to preserve? The people them in a state of desperation. You know what I mean? So where him talk about no make no sense. It just show that him disconnected to what really are going down there in that disaster areas. And as me that show you before, sir, you have some places where untouched. Some people now know nobody no reach them yet. You kind of wonder how them survive. I'll know nobody no reach down in them for them area yet. I'll know with no supplies. See? So we might talk about a foolishness. You know what I mean? Slack.
So, which is why I announced a week ago that we are going to transition from giving out of packages, because it's becoming highly political. Who never get, and if you go to a man's place and then him say, oh, you never called me to go give package with you, and you only give to that. Look, the amount of, you know, the funny thing is this. The amount of JLP people who call me to say, PMP, MPs get package and don't come to them.
You hearing me?
Yeah,
and I said, look, I don't want a political issue. Don't bother make no noise over that.
Yeah, because I just want to look up how many privatized beaches there is in Jamaica.
Right.
They say out of is the data they had is old data I think they say out of the 544 total beaches in Jamaica at the time, and this is from the 2000s, they say only 87 were categorized as public recreational beaches. Among those 544 beaches, approximately 275 were associated with guest houses, villas, and 61 hotels, meaning they effectively under private or tourism industry. So which means, remember, I think you did something with the beach too. You was trying to do some interview with the beach, where people wasn't able to go on a particular beach because it was privatizing it.
Yeah, there was.
I mean, after a certain amount of, time. Like these beaches privatized, these places is like in a city in its own, because they're ashamed of the poor people on the island. He's ashamed of poor people on the island. The same people that went and vote for him, he's ashamed of them.
Right.
You understand? Because begging for food if you're hungry, you understand? Or trying to get fed. Yeah, that's why the Lord put laws in the Bible, so that the rich of us could take care of the poor of us. Right. There's laws in the Bible. Now, when you don't follow the laws in the Bible, things like this will happen, where people will have to be running down or flagging down cars for water or food, because your politician too busy trying to outsmart the other politician, or too busy trying to get money from abroad. What scheme he could come up with? And lo and behold, you tell me Bill Clinton was in Jamaica.
It still is, suppose.
You understand? And we know about his foundation, the carnage they left in Haiti, their foundation.
Right.
You understand? Like these foundations, they're front. You understand? Like the problem comes when you're taking handout from these other nations. Like, not now, your dignity taking a hit.
Right.
But when you feeding your people, when your people really shouldn't be running you down to fly you down, it should be cars, van loads heading down to that side of the island.
God.
Like in the kingdom, you know what I mean, your work will be shut down if the other side of the island is in, you know what I mean, is in distress. Then one side go have to, you know what I mean, all the way shut down to the point where minimal workers on this side, everybody on the other side trying to make sure the brother and sister have a roof over their head before nightfall. They have food in the house. I mean, we're going to take care of each other. But he not running the country like that. You understand? He running it like the oppressor wants him to run it, where you stay on top and you just look down at poor people. And then you try to tell poor people about their dignity. What happened to the dignity before?
Right.
You understand? Like you're bringing out. What happened to the dignity before? Where was the dignity? You think the just get poor? You think they just start to get hungry?
Right.
It just amplified because of the disaster. But these people always been hungry. Like he don't know. But the cameras wasn't on them, so you had time to play with. You could have used your smooth words, like the white man done teach you to speak. You understand? But these people were always hungry. Was always hungry. Always needed food. Always needed clothes. But you weren't there for them. And now people doing the work, you're trying to tell them, hide and do it. No. Don't listen to him, you all. Don't hide and do it. Do it in the open.
Right.
Do it to other brothers and sisters to see you doing it.
Yeah.
And jump in and help you with it too.
That
you understand? Like don't hide and do nothing. You don't have to hide. Why are you hiding? You brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, who had flag down and run, man, just don't rob nobody. That's all I can say.
Right.
Once you're robbing nobody, I understand. That's why in the Bible, remember, there's a law saying if you are a farmer, right? A husband man, and you have say apple or fig, like you have fig trees on your land. The figs on the outside
belongs to the poor.
You can't touch it.
Right.
The fig that fall on the ground, that ain't yours. You understand? Like the Lord made rules so that we don't have to, a poor man don't have to be, you know what I mean, have to be running you down. You know what I mean? He could be poor, but, you know what I mean, we understand. He don't have to beg, in other words. You understand? Like, I understand what you're saying with the shame, but at the end of the day, brother, these people are hungry. You know what I mean? If you don't want them like recording them running down food, no sweat. But record you giving them the food.
Yeah,
record you know what I mean, speaking to the people. You get them the food. You understand? But don't hide. Don't hide.
So like you, sir.
Come on.
You know what I mean? It's not as if the people are saying that we are embarrassed that cameras are coming down here and videoing us in our low state. It's him saying, remember your dignity. You know what I mean? As if, when did the people them tell us, you know what I mean, they were ashamed. They are ashamed that the hurricane blow down their house. That is what they are ashamed of. Now them need help. Them not ashamed that they are bringing help. Them happy for the help. You understand? And him said, he noticed a trend, you know what I mean, of people handing out packages. We should make this a trend. No, this should be a trend. Like what Cap said, you know what I mean? Video it so that others can see and follow and know that this is the trend that we are going to start do. We are going to start bring packages whenever we have, you know what I mean, a little extra money, extra thing. We are going to pack up some packages, bring it down to the hurricane affected areas and give to our brothers and sisters. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let me give you something to show he a politician.
Right.
He ain't coming on the TV telling them artists and them to stop smoking weed on the video.
Right.
That I mean that don't look good.
Blah.
He ain't coming on the in front of TV and telling these sisters stop dressing like that and dancing like that. Dance all queen. What the hell is that?
Yeah. Where is the dignity with that? Slack, yeah.
Where is it?
No, me I say, where is the dignity where you defend when it comes to that?
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're a hypocrite. You pull that scripture.
God.
I mean, he's a hypocrite.
God.
Like he has an agenda. We just ain't quite, you know what I mean? The only thing I could see playing out here is politics. But he has an agenda. I just can't put my hand, be specific with the agenda that he's trying to push.
God. We have Matthew, sir. Matthew chapter 23 and 27.
Go ahead.
It says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto white sepulchres.
Right. And he's saying, what he's saying? Sadducees and Pharisees?
Scribes and Pharisees.
Right. Those were your leaders in those times.
God.
Just like today, he's your leader.
God.
And Christ is calling them hypocrite.
Right.
Because he's a hypocrite.
God.
There's so many other things that's taking place in Jamaica that is showing lack of dignity.
God.
But he is not speaking about it. Read on.
God. For ye are like unto white sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward.
He appear beautiful outwards.
Yeah,
Sound good.
God.
Read on.
God. But are within full of dead men bone.
You understand? Like inside him, he'd rather you starve
God.
than you show run down. He'd rather you stand up on the side of the road, and just watch your opportunity pass by you.
God.
You understand?
Right. God.
No, hold on. Paul James, you gotta tell me how we hypocrites. You just come on the show.
God.
Tell me how we hypocrites. Come on. I'm waiting. Come on. And that's a problem with black people. You know what I mean? Like, we try to tell you, go help feed these people.
Right.
Go feed them. Your prime minister telling you, don't do it, basically, to hide what you're doing.
God.
Why hide? Paul, tell me why we should hide what we're doing.
Right.
Come on, Paul James. You're brave enough to type in. You guys are the real hypocrites.
Yeah.
Tell me what we should do. Since you have it, you had the knowledge, Paul.
So like, yes, sir.
Come on.
You probably think we are in support of the other party. You know what I mean? Whenever you speak against one party here in Jamaica, you are for the next party. You can't speak out against any of them unless you're for the other party. You know what I mean?
But that's my point to Paul. Paul just came in. Paul never hears us talk about the other party.
Right.
We're not about politics. Politicians is politicians. If the other party was in power, it would have been the same thing. It would have been no different. It would have been no different. Because if there was a difference, tell me when Jamaica was how to put it, in good standing with any one of these groups.
Right.
You take me back to Manly and was it Siaga? That was the worst time for politics.
So lucky, yes, sir.
Come on.
I remember a time when the other party was in power and the people were crying out against PJ Patterson, saying, You know what I mean? Them need a change. You know what I mean? After 18 years of, you know what I mean, suffering under that party. See? Now me live long enough to see people are suffer under the other party as well. So none of them not different. They are the same. They are the same.
You see, Paul like one of them hypocrites too, who just, you know what I mean, throw one stone and then he run. Don't be a coward, Paul. Come on. Talk. Open your mouth now. But finish reading it.
Just one line left. And of
Go ahead.
all uncleanness.
And of all what?
Uncleanness.
Uncleanness. Because he's not speaking out against your drug dealer.
Right.
He's not speaking out against your artists and them that promoting a ton of violence and smoking. You understand? He ain't doing that. Like, he ain't saying, you know what I mean, these women that, you know what I mean, Lord knows, you know what I mean, how these sisters dress up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can see almost everything.
You know
what I mean? Instead of you come on there and say we have to do better as a people and run down the whole list, you will choose to run down brothers and sisters who are hungry and starving.
Right.
And telling people don't record them, running down to get food.
Right.
If they don't record them running down to get food, then how could other black people know what's going on and have a heart and be like, you know what? We shouldn't see one of our brothers and sisters running down to get food like this. Let me look for some organization that is helping and serving these people. And the only way for you to see that now is for what? For it is these people to put up on, you know, I mean, their what you call it, record it and put it up
on social media.
Yeah, I'm telling you, send the money to the UPK. We're gonna feed the people with whatever little we have. We're gonna feed the people.
Damn right.
Paul James, I hope you fed people in Jamaica. With all that talk you talking, I hope you fed people in Jamaica. I hope so. If not, you should really not type. You should just shut up and listen. You shouldn't say nothing if you didn't help nobody in Jamaica. Because the UPK did, and the UPK is doing it. UPK is doing more than you. Come on. Let's play a little more.
That was it for Ghana.
No, let's play a little more on the Prime Minister.
Don't make no noise over that. Right? It is disgusting that persons would want to make political issues over the distribution of aid.
And pause it.
We have to bring an end to it then.
Pause it.
Because some people...
And that's it. And as I was saying, you have to listen to what he's saying. Because he bringing the politics. Because he is really about politics. This is his way of trying to strengthen his political party.
God.
You understand? He is about politics. People who stand in food and feeding the people, they're not in politics.
La, sir. La.
But they're calling you politicians out.
Right.
They're showing you all up. Because you're all in your office, you're all in your homes comfortable, while the people who went and stand up in line to vote for you, hungry and starving.
God.
Paul, am I wrong or right? Oh, you're gone. Go ahead, claim.
God.
Can't help themselves. They can't resist it. And so we are going to shift from the distribution of food packages to giving persons coupons or cards that they can go and buy the stuff that they need.
So pause it. Now I see what's going on. when you give them coupons and cards, who own the damn grocery store?
Right. The
I
Chinese.
see what going on. The people are getting food, so they're not going to the grocery to buy food.
Right.
So the groceries and them. You see what I say about them politicians? I just figure him out. I just figure him out. He working for them Chinese and them. For them Chinese stores. Because who own all them stores? All them businesses? Because I remember you sent me I remember you sent me a video where there were the people who were selling outside the Chinese stores. They were making them pack the stuff up and leave. You understand? Because them Chinese didn't want to deal with the competition, because guess what? If you hire stuff on the side of the road, you ain't paying for what? You ain't paying rent. You ain't paying for light. So all the money you make going in your pocket. You understand? So it would have been competition. But he knows that the more and more food come in, the less the people will go and buy food from them Chinese.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So it's messing up the flow of money in the country. So that's why he talking about you'll get a voucher to go buy food.
But somebody have to pay for that food. So where that money are gonna come from?
Yes, that's where now you're gonna get people to donate.
Okay.
Or get from the country to donate. I mean, rich people to donate. So now guess what? You're getting that back in taxes. You go file a tax.
It's lucky, sir. There's people complaining that the billions of dollars that, you know what I mean, they got for help out with the hurricane relief don't start spend towards the hurricane relief yet. I'll know people wait, and I'll know.
Brother, I'm telling you. You understand? They're playing a game with people livelihood. Playing a game. And the game is money. Money, money, money.
Right.
That's the game.
Right.
I now figure him out. He just said it. Play it again.
Political issues over the distribution of aid. Don't make no noise over that. Right? It is disgusting that persons would want to make political issues over the distribution of aid. We have to bring an end to it then. Because some people can't help themselves. They can't resist it. And so we are going to shift from the distribution of food packages to giving persons coupons or cards that they can go and buy the stuff that they need. Now shops are not up yet.
So look here, sir, if I may. You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be the same issue where you must say some people say them not get, you know what I mean, packages yet? Wouldn't be the same issue with the coupons? Wouldn't you have people complain say them not get no coupon yet? So at the same problem I go still there, but why the coupon better than the packages? It's exactly what you bring out a while ago, Cap. You know what I mean?
He bringing the politics in.
Yeah, can.
He is the one bringing the politics in. And forgive me, I just remember too, I saw a video with the military or the army helping them bring food off the plane that the Venezuelan and them brought in.
Yeah,
right. But I'm still saying you should see more of them, more videos of them. You know what I mean, in the streets. You know what I mean, in these places, these real hard hit places, because military they train to deal with, you know what I mean, to be in, you know what I mean, situations where it's difficult, you know what I mean, to live. You know what I mean? But go ahead and play more.
And that is why early in the day we said we're going to help the shops stand up back. And for shops to get back up on their feet, they need electricity. There are some communities that are not going to get electricity right away. So what they
So Slakia, sir. So those food that come into the island for the relief are gonna end up in the shops.
Brother, that's now you understand why Buju was crying.
God.
You understand? Because who knows? It may not have been a brother on, you know what I mean, there. But I mean, who knows who took it? I don't know who take it. But what I'm seeing is he is trying to get Jamaica back up running, but the way he's doing it and making it look as if I mean we shouldn't hand out food. And he's using the point of people running.
Yeah.
I mean, when he should just complain and say what it is. That he is trying to get these Chinese shops back up running, so that they, so that they could, get all the money back running.
So like, in other words, he must capitalize off of the aid to get it back into the economy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it.
So he must sell back the people them the aid. Yo, that brother, you're terrible to me.
Yeah.
Yo, Bridget.
Yeah, man.
God.
He might go get, he might get the aid from some country. But then, like China. Like, I know you're all heavy with, trade with China. But once that comes from China, now what's going to happen is, you remember them Chinese going to take care of them Chinese in the country there too.
Yeah.
So of course he trying to get them back up and running, because to him, if he don't, then Jamaica economy going to take a hard hit. Because it's going to be less money coming in, less taxes coming in. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying, I real bad with them type of finance.
Yeah.
I mean, because that type of finance it ain't just math in it, is business finance. You know what I mean? We gotta know them technical terms of what he trying to do, that macro and micro. You know what I mean? Come on.
We will loan them a generator so that when they get back electricity, we can take that back and give it to another shop. That is how you save money, because what we're going to do here is not from the generators that are donated. The government of Jamaica will buy these generators. So it's taxpayers' money. And we have to use it in the most efficient ways. We couldn't take donated generators and give it to business to use. No. Donated generators either support government resilience, or we give that to NGOs or churches or so. But the ones that we purchase now, we use that in business for people who are going to make profit from it. And they will have the option after it. If they want to buy it, then they can buy it. If not, then we give it to somebody else to use. Because we are a thinking government. The unthinking people who are selfish and just looking for benefits for themselves, they will think another way. And those are the people who got Jamaica into problems. It is that kind of thinking that put Jamaica into problems. It is my kind of thinking that has taken Jamaica out of problems.
Yeah, he about money. He about money. I see what you're trying to do. I see exactly what you're trying to do. But, brother, you gotta suffer that, and people how to get the food. I mean, I won't. You know what I mean, I want to see if you're gonna pull up a roadblock trying to stop it from giving these people food. You know what I mean? But they're gonna have to get the food, right? You know what I mean, so that you don't see them running. Because if the belly full, then they ain't got no reason to run you down. If they have food to eat,
right?
But you have a plan about giving them vouchers. So what about them areas, them hard areas where they don't have shops and things? What's going to happen? Because he ain't said nothing like that yet.
Right.
He just talking about shops in particular areas.
Mhm.
What about the areas that don't have shops?
Right.
What we gonna do, Mr. President, Prime Minister? I mean, anything again? I know we come up on the time on him. How much more he thinks he had to be saying there?
Basically, must sell him idea. I think about a minute and a half left.
That's the best way to put it. That's the perfect. He's selling an idea.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he's doing.
Go on.
You know what I mean? He trying to, and they say what the Prime Minister declares war on spreaders of false information. False information. You talk more food.
Right.
I see nobody here saying nothing about no false information. If people running down for food,
Gone.
that ain't false. That is real. You can see it.
Really? Gone.
I hear you. We'll see. We'll see. I hope Jamaicans wake up and realize they shouldn't go vote.
So maybe what he's gonna tell his international friends that all the running down and the desperation that you see on the media is fake information, is fake.
Yeah. Yeah, how to be.
Gone.
If you're real hungry, you all went down there and saw the state of people.
Right.
I mean, I can just imagine, because right now there's no news coming from those areas. Where are those people living?
So if you know, and then you will see videos coming out, people desperately begging for help. I do a video, stitch one of them video there from a video yesterday. People stand up in front of them house completely demolished. Them say, no, nobody no come with them there. And the whole community them attack about. See? So
we need to find out what our community is and go down there, man.
Me have the video, sir. So we think that we'll make sure say we get all the information, sir. See?
Yeah,
man. So it clearly just as bad as when the hurricane they just hit. You know what I mean? But he want to hide it. He no want that come out. He want it seem like, yeah, man, we have things under control, and him don't. Him even close. So like,
yeah. Paul James 6548. You did the right thing. You shut your mouth.
Right.
We're gonna do the work. All you can type, and we're gonna still do the work. All right. You're good with that?
Gone, sir. I think that's a note to end the show on. You know what I mean? Another excellent show, sir. 2 hours for coming through. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So to everybody watching, this is the Breakdown podcast every Friday night at 9:30. We start a bit late tonight, but you know what I mean? Just bear with us. See, this is the podcast where we break down the strongholds that hold back the children of Israel here in the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. And with that, shalom.
Shalom.
Come on.
Yeah.
One West. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. We work hard in a life, hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and a dig it in a road and all live my life. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now me a seek time for myself and me a shell down some party. Me stress, me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to that girl in a the beach dress. The body a roller, she a the neatest. She nah no man, nah that a the weakness. So me the in her ears, but not like a real pest. Nah, just a move with a vibe. Because we are poor, the mood is alive. If you do 9 to 5 and you a get rich, you do realize. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now we are poor kulu rump on NSC with Campari. That is it. Move to that girl, let the body tick. What is it? You know see me attack loud the politics. Watch it twist. No one seen a chick flick, no matic click. No negative energy, a positive. One way I keep the peace and no magic trick. We are dance till in icon. We are groove, we are vibe. And no care, no fear right off. Make it on with your life. Me say, me no want see you leave yet. Me no want see you depressed. We are party for de-stress. We work hard in a life. Hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and I mash up the road and I live no life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me stress. Me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to the girl inna the peach dress. The body a roll a she a the neatest. She nah no man so that a the weakness. So me the inna it here that a no real test. Nah,